You know what we need.
Okay, so, oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is I want to open up so I can get to my mask.
On the video? Okay. Mask is first.
If I can open it. Oh, there it is. A lot of hospitals also want you to wear sterile gowns, so that would be something you'd have to look into for the policies and procedures. So the first thing I would do is, I didn't get barrier gloves, but I would have barrier gloves on. I've already got my mask on, and I'm going to take off the old dressing.
So are we getting a mask for the patient also?
Yes. Yeah, I used to just have them turn away, but again, one of the students reminded me that patient can turn their head. These don't usually stick quite so much. This is an old type of dressing. Okay, so the bio patch came along with it. So let me go ahead and dispose of that. This would normally have been taped to the chest, but I was trying to be frugal. So now it is loose. I'm going to open up my supplies. Technically, you can open up your supplies beforehand as well. So there's different bio patches. They look different, but the key is that they, let me actually put this one over here.
Have you removed your dirty gloves already?
Oh, yeah. I guess I discarded the dirty gloves when I discarded the dressing. So now I'm going to go ahead and put on my clean or my sterile gloves, and hopefully these are big enough for me.
Do you hand hygiene between that? Or?
Yes, I did hand hygiene. Thank you.
So you walk away from the patient and wash your hands?
Or I walk over to the wall and squirt a little squirt stuff on it.
I'll put it on the zombie campus too.
Purses, my big hands. Okay. So now I. Okay, I'm going to set up my sterile field. Shiny side down. And alcohol prep. I always want to, when we do the assessment, we've looked at the type of catheter it is, the size of catheter, and especially if it is a PICC line, you want to know how much inches, how many inches it is outside, or centimeters really, it is outside of the site.
The whole thing, or just the little tube that's like sticking out, or all the way to the bottom of each tube?
What part do you measure?
The down to the end. Okay, so these are ChloraPreps triple swabs. And we've got our Tegaderm. I'll go ahead and get my stat lock. And my bio patch. Get my okay. Okay. So this is going to be, let me go ahead and clean this. Technically, I touched the skin there with my finger. I should have done that. Let me go ahead and lift this up with my non-dominant.
So your left hand's not sterile now?
Nope. Now I'm going to go ahead and take the stat lock. And I hate to do the tape, but I guess I should have taken the tape off beforehand. Darn it.
Yeah. And then the Tegaderm on top when you're done. You should do that first.
Is it okay that we pull on the line a little bit, like how you did? It kind of came out.
Well, it doesn't usually do that with a real person
Oh, okay.
because their skin is more pliant. Okay, so I've taken half the tape off now. And yeah, it makes sense to take half the tape off before you even start. Being careful not to touch the skin with your finger. And I touched it with my sterile, darn it. But you wouldn't have done that. If you do that in the practicum, all you have to do is say, you know, I just need to put on a new pair of sterile gloves, because you do need to touch the bio patch. And again, this is going to go on top. This is the sticky part that I'm touching just the bio patch with my sterile hand, because we're going to pretend that it's sterile. And I haven't used a bio patch that looks quite like this. Kind of cool though. And then at this point, oops, the stat lock.
Yeah, she has to snap it. It's like an extra Tegaderm. I think it just put Tegaderm. Because what if it like so you pull off the biopsy instead?
So during the practice time, are we going to be able to say that we broke sterility and we need to change our gloves, or do we need to change them?
You'd be able to say it. Okay. And
Yeah, it's the worst. I hate it.
oh, I think I threw away the thing that had the date on it. No sectioning. We're just going to do that in fourth semester, in the advanced med surg.
Love you.
Okay, and I don't see where I probably threw it away. The label. Okay, it's pretty much it. Just take off and put back on.